Fatima Shara Julwadi from Bsed English 2B.
So my topic is TPAC or Technological Pedagogical Content Knowledge. Technological Pedagogical Content Knowledge or TPAC is a framework that combines the teacher's three knowledge areas like technological knowledge, content knowledge, and pedagogical knowledge. It shows the interconnectedness of content with the pedagogical knowledge and the integration of the technology in making teaching more engaging, relevant, and effective. So TPAC, on the other hand, provides more map for understanding how to integrate technology in the classroom, making it more engaging, relevant, and effective. So I will show you the illustration of TPAC framework for better understanding. So here in the diagram, here in the center of TPAC, in the diagram otherwise known as TPAC or Technological Pedagogical Content Knowledge, represents a full understanding on how to teach with technology. Looking at this framework or the model, it shows or emphasizes the connection and interaction, accordances and constraints between and among the content, pedagogy, and technology are the three main components of the TPAC. So the outside naman of this framework, it shows the interaction and among the bodies or the PCK or the pedagogical knowledge, the TCK or the technological content knowledge, and the TPK or the technological pedagogical knowledge, which are significant in teaching and learning with the use of technology to become the teaching more successful. There are three main components of TPAC framework. We have the CK or the content knowledge, PK or pedagogical knowledge, and TK technological knowledge. So first component, we have the CK or the content knowledge. Here, as a teacher, you should have the knowledge about the subject matter. You should master the content of the lesson for you not to cause erroneous information to learners that may develop misconception about the subject matter. This is also what is your own knowledge of the subject. So the second component naman is PK or pedagogical knowledge. Here as the teacher must develop deep knowledge about the process or practices or method of teaching and learning. It includes lesson planning, classroom management skills, understanding how students learn, and student assessment. And the third or last component is TK or the technological knowledge. So in this, the teacher should have the knowledge on how to use and integrate tools or technology into teaching. The teacher should understand various technology work and how they can apply in educational setting. So this is not only the tools but also the quality of the content that students can assess through appreciate application and sites.
Good day everyone, I am Alira Abdomumin from Bsed English 2B and I will be discussing to you the lesson 3 in our topic, which is the Assure model. So in Assure model, when we say Assure model, it is a guide in crafting instructional flow or instructional plan or lesson plan that can guide the teachers in integrating appropriate technology and media into instructional process. It is also refers to systematic approach that a teacher can use in writing instructional plan or lesson plan. In designing a lesson with integration of technology, it is crucial to observe the framework that can act as a guide in the formulation by Henrich and Smaldino 2002. There are 6 essential steps of or elements in the Assure model. So we have first is to sum it all up, the Assure model, it is a roadmap for teachers to write instructional flow or lesson plan that can use technology effectively. It is also helpful for teachers to think through each step of the lesson plan in the planning process. So um, there is 6 essentials or elements in the Assure model. So we have here is the number one, analyze the learners. In analyze the learners, this step focuses on the understanding of characteristics of the learners, such as their needs, styles, age, interests, special needs, and cultural diversity. By placing the learner as the center of the instructional process or instructional plan, or in the learning process rather, the teacher can tailor their instruction to meet the needs and preference in the students effectively. So to simply put it up, or to simplify it on, the analyzed learner is about getting to know your students or your learners, such as how they learn, their age, their what they like or dislike, their what they came from, their special needs, their background, cultural background, and so on. So analyze the learners help the teachers or us future educators to customize the learning to fit in each student's standards or needs and preferences. So the next one in the Azure models, we have state objectives. So in state objectives, define the learning outcomes expected from the lesson, guiding in the instructional flow towards the achieving those targets. So state objective is same with the learning objectives as we see in the lesson plan, the three learning objective that we see, so we make. So to simply put it up, the state objective means clearly stating what clearly stating what you want your student to learn from the lesson. It sets the direction for teaching and learning by outlining specific goals to achieve the desired learning outcome. Select media methods, media, and materials means picking the best way to teach your students based on what your students or learners needs and what you want them to learn. It is about choosing the right tools, the videos, or activity that might help you in the learning process of the student. So the next one we have is utilize methods, media, and materials. Plan how to implement chosen strategies, media, and materials effectively to achieve desired learning outcomes, um, such as what you stated in the learning objective or the state objective. So to sum it all up, the um, utilize methods, media, and materials is about putting your chosen teaching tools into action. It is about using them in the lesson plan or in the lesson. It also helps the students to learn or to acquire your lesson easily. So the number 5 we have is the require learner participation. So encourage active and engagement, accountability in learning by involving learners in the tasks, activities throughout the lesson. So in required learning participation means getting your students to be involved in the lesson by doing tasks, activities. When we say tasks and activities, we can do that by pair, by groups, or even any activities that might engage your students to participate in your learning process or during your lesson. So um, the next or the last but not the least we have is the evaluate students' performance, assess learners' performance based on what is based on the stated objective, obviously, using appropriate evaluation methods, agreements with the desired learning outcome. So in evaluate learn students performance means checking how well student did in the lesson by comparing it um to your state objective, or what do you expect from your stated objective or learning objective. This is about using the right way to see if they meet the goals and set of your stated objective. So in evaluating students, we can use different kinds of assessment tools to evaluate the students. We can use rubrics, we can use the most helpful way to evaluate students is which is the rubrics. We can use if you're be giving your students a um, role play, you can use rubrics per role play, and so on and so forth. So that is all for the lesson 3 in our topic, which is the Azure model. So I hope you guys learn something about or learn something new about this topic. So that's all. Thank you for listening. The next reporter will discuss to you the other topics. Thank you.
Good day everyone, I am Jerhalyn May Bagyoso from Bsed English 2B. So in this video presentation, I am going to continue and discuss the remaining topic of Chapter 4, specifically Lesson 4, Models of Technology Enhanced Instructional Lessons. But before that, I will first present to you guys the lesson outcomes. First is to identify how a technology tool is integrated in a lesson, and second is to evaluate a sample lesson with the element of technology integration and suggested how it can be enhanced. So to formally start, so in this century, traditional teaching methods or conventional ways of teaching may no longer align with the preferences of today's learners. Simply having the teacher at the forefront delivering information might not sustain student engagement. This still works, however, with the appropriate use of right technology tool or application, a lesson becomes engaging. So the roles of the learners are no longer limited to being a receiver of information. They desire to be actively involved in the retrieval of information, repackaging them or doing them and using them to create something that is unconceivable before. So the learning place can also evolve, especially when you consider the varied roles that learners play. They can learn and perform the task in any physical or virtual location. There is also the element of flexibility, since learners can also tackle assigned tasks at preferred times or manner of doing them. So, however, certain agreed have to be established to provide the right amount of guidance without curtailing their ingenuity. So it is said that learners can actually become 4 types. First is as contributors. Learners can actually upload materials such as a video or an audio, post a message, submit an output in a Dropbox, or add documents and ebooks, and add a picture or contribute to a digital world using a pop-up. Second is creators. Students can collate a digital portfolio, or commonly known as an e-portfolio, or to create a virtual poster or an interactive resource. So they can actually produce a digital story, edit and edit the entries and share. So the third one is as communicators. Using technology tools, students can chat with their peers, post a reply in a blog, and contribute a comment to a let thread flow. Creating a wiki, editing and adding to it gives the students the chance to communicate their thoughts. Using the chat room of the web conferencing by Skype creates a new dynamic to what a learning place is. So the fourth one is as collaborators. Capstone projects can be outputs of collaboration. Students can participate in posting ideas in a forum where there can be an asynchronous discussion. So using wikis to participate in group work with the aim to accomplish a task or comment on blogs are a few ways on performing the role of a collaborator. So the use of technical tool or application in a teaching of a lesson has many excellent advantages. Students may choose how to use the right tool in a right way by identifying the possible role that they need to play. At some point, a well-integrated technology phase is crucial because learners can become involved and learn more effectively when technology is included. So one common tool is a mobile device. It is a computing gadget such as a smartphone or a tablet computer that can be handheld and carried along by the user. If this tool is available, a creative teacher can strategize the meaningful use of mobile as a way of engaging the learning. So, when a skilled and creative teacher makes an informed decision to integrate technology into a lesson, they should be used as essential elements of class as long as the tools are acceptable and strategically integrated to support learning.